What's up guys, and Funape here. Now, I'm going to be talking about my thoughts and opinions on an anime that has been blowing up the entire anime media. And if you couldn't tell, I'm going to be talking about Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man literally blew up in manga, but then when the anime came out, it blew up even more. So, I am personally very excited to tell you guys my thoughts and opinions on Chainsaw Man. I'm going to be going over basically how I feel about it, my favourite characters, its pros, its cons, and possibly some theories that I think could happen in future episodes. Now keep in mind, I am watching it in English dub. Haven't seen the manga, I'm not watching it in sub, which means I'm currently on episode 7 by the time this video is currently recorded. So please don't spoil anything in the comments, because I want to be completely spoiler free. Be sure to let me know down in the comment section below if you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. What are your thoughts on Chainsaw Man? If you think I missed anything in this video, and if you have any video suggestions for the future, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below. So without further ado, let's get into the video! Okay, so first things first, we're going to be talking about how I view the show. So far, Chainsaw Man is f***ing GOAT. Like literally, this is one of the greatest animes I have ever seen in my life. Like, it is currently number 9 in my top 10 favourite anime of all time. What? Now, I know this contradicts my past top 10 anime video. However, I've seen other anime since I've made that list, so the list has changed quite a bit. But still, the anime is amazing, and I would highly recommend anybody watch this anime. It is so good. Like I said, when I'm filming this video, I have seen 7 episodes of Chainsaw Man. And if you guys don't remember what happens in episode 7, it's basically when Denji killed the demon in the hotel on the 8th floor. Then they go up to the pub to celebrate. Denji finally got his first kiss, but his kiss threw up in his mouth. But his kiss took Denji home with her. They decided to make out a little bit, and then she asked Denji if they wanted to take things further. This anime is by far one of the greatest animes I've ever seen in my life. Like, I believe it was made by MAPPA, if I am correct. Don't quote me on that. I am terrible at naming studios. But it is still an amazing anime. Cannot get enough of the show. Like, I put this straight into my top 10 favourite anime within about 5 episodes of the show. So that kind of shows how amazing this show is. Plus, like I said, the manga blew up once it was in stores. And it blew up even further when they introduced the anime. Not to mention the fact that the trailer alone kind of blew up the internet as well. Plus, that opening slaps. You cannot deny that that opening is absolutely flawless. I also really love the fact that when watching the show, you can't really tell that they're using CGI most of the time for the show. Like, mainly in the fight scenes is where it becomes a bit more obvious that they're using CGI, but when they're not doing anime fights in the show, like the talking and all the dialogue, you cannot tell it's CGI. Like, if you don't know me as well as some other people, I really don't like CGI-based anime. For example, Beastars is my least favourite anime of all time. Mainly because of its CGI, but also because its story was disgusting. Then, Dragon Ball Super Hero. I loved the story behind Super Hero. However, I hated the fact that it was CGI based. If it was the same animation style that they used for Dragon Ball Super the series, or maybe the animation style that they use for Dragon Ball Super Broly, I would have been happier. However, we got CGI-based show, and that kind of takes away some of its coolness. However, take away the fact that it's quite heavily built around CGI, I absolutely adore the show. Like, the character models and the art design and the animation and style, they were very, very well executed. Plus, the show itself is just amazing. The story is great, the storytelling, perfect. And I just love how unique the show is. Like, this show cannot be compared to any other anime out there. So, it has that uniqueness, which I really like. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of Chainsaw Man fans can agree that this show is very, very unique. That kind of ups its coolness a bit. You know what I mean? I also adore the fight scenes in Chainsaw Man. Like, if you've been a long-time viewer on my channel, you'll know that the main thing that I get into when watching anime is a dope-ass fight scene. And Chainsaw Man definitely delivered. Now, if you also know me quite well, I am a big fan of fight scenes where there's a lot of flash and a lot of explosions. A good example of this would probably be the Naruto series as well as the Fate series. But I like Chainsaw Man as it is. While yes, it may not be as flashy, it compensates this due to the fact that the fights show no mercy and there's a lot of gore and quite a lot of badassness. So that kind of makes up for it. Not to mention the fact, the voice acting goes very well with the fight scenes. Like, when Denji pulls up in a fight, you know he's gonna scream his head off, be a malicious monster, and be an absolute badass. Plus, the music in the fights, top tier. Now let's talk about some characters I really like. Probably my two favourite characters from the show so far is Denji and Aki. Like, let's talk about Denji first. Denji is a big, fat mood. Like, I definitely feel like Denji is probably one of the most relatable characters I've seen in anime. I do find his characterisms a little bit bland compared to other anime I've seen, but I feel like that adds more to the uniqueness. He doesn't want to be the president of his country. He doesn't want overwhelming power. He doesn't want to dominate the species. He just wants what pretty much every teenage guy wants. He wants affection, he wants love, and he wants something else which I cannot say on this channel. Now, let's go over Aki. Aki is by far my favourite character from Chainsaw Man. He is an absolute badass. I love how he just doesn't give a shit. Like, I love characters who just don't give a shit. Like, and Aki fits that description. Like, he is not afraid to be an absolute badass, do what's necessary, and just cut straight to the dog's dick. He is an absolute badass who takes shit from no one. But he also does have a soft spot. For example, he highly respects Makima. So that does make him a bit more redeemable. Plus, his backstory is so sad. Like, him being a douche to his family, then tries to be nice to his little brother, his back was turned, and then the gun devil blew up his entire house with his family still in it. And the only reason that he didn't get blown up with them is because he wasn't in the house. He wanted to be nice to his family and nice to his little brother. And now his little brother and parents are dead. Like, that is just so sad and so emotional. So you can kind of understand why Aki does what he does. You can really understand what is going on in his mind. Now I'm going to be going over some theories about what could possibly happen during the duration of Chainsaw Man. Possibly in the middle, or maybe even at the end of the show. Now, I'm not saying that these are definitely going to happen. These are just some theories on what could happen, or I want to happen. So, just take these with a pinch of salt. Well, this one I feel like is a massive possibility to happen, but I don't think the show is going to finish with the Gun Devil. Because we still don't have a lot of information about the devils in Chainsaw Man. We don't know where they came from, where they originated, if they came from the world of the demons and somehow found a way to get into this world. We don't have any information. So, I feel like this could be a good way to figure out how the devils came to be in this world. Like, we don't know where they originated, and we don't know why or how they're in the world of Chainsaw Man. So, if the writer explained how they came into this world, that would be very, very good. Another theory I feel like could possibly happen is I believe that Archie will probably try to go for the Gun Devil and end up getting killed. Here's how I see a possible scenario. Like, Archie could probably use the sword that he carries around, which it claims to shorten his lifespan each time he uses it. Then he uses it, and then he probably either uses it too much and dies, or he uses it, wounds the Gun Devil, but the Gun Devil offs Archie, and then Denji comes in and finishes the job. I personally would love for this outcome to happen, but if it doesn't, I wouldn't mind either. But it's a possibility. Now, this last theory is one that I personally would love to see happen, but I don't know if it will happen. I personally would love to see, like, there be the original demon, or a demon king, or the original one. You know what I mean? Like, could be, like, the first born demon, or maybe a human that got turned into a demon through some scientific experimentation, or maybe eating something, or something like that. And then that's the reason why devils are in this world. And, like, this original one, like, manages to find a way to create more devils, and those devils create more devils, and so on and so forth. And that's how the devils are in this world. And then Denji can come in and then beat this guy, and then take the throne of the Demon King. Like, I personally would love to see this happen. However, it is a bit bland. Like, you see it coming, it's to be expected. I don't know if it will happen, I highly doubt it, but if it does happen, I would love to see it happen. But if it doesn't happen, that's okay too, because I would love to see what the writer is going to do for the end of Chainsaw Man. I'm just looking forward to seeing more episodes, because this is a great anime, and if you guys haven't seen it yet, I would highly recommend anybody watching this show. And now then, guys, hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did. Be sure to let me know down in the comment section below if you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it, if you agreed with any of the thoughts and opinions I gave, what you think of Chainsaw Man, and if you have any video suggestions for the future, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below. Also, guys, if you want me to make more videos like this, if it's like new anime that's just come out, or if it's older anime, let me know in the comments, because I would love to hear what you guys think I should do on this channel. Or if you want me to start new series, bring back old series, whatever, just let me know in the comments, because I am looking forward to hearing your thoughts. Did you enjoy the video as much as I did making it? If you did, be sure to give it a massive thumbs up, comment down below, share this video with a friend, and if you're new, subscribe to my channel. It's been Inferno today. Okay, that's all from me, so until the next time, this is Infernate, signing off. Bye!